ballpark. It's game 2, the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. A good crowd already on hand. They were here for the Mark McGwire batting practice show, and we're ready for plenty of baseball tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Garagiola alongside Rod Allen, and we'll be talking about this game tonight, and there's excitement already buzzing in the stands anytime Mark McGwire's in town. Rod, let's talk about last night's game. It was more than just a victory for the Diamondbacks. That had to mean a lot more.
No doubt, Joe. After the Diamondbacks had lost their last 4 decisions, and it looked like they were on their way to losing the 5th, until the 9th inning, they were able to load the bases, and an unlikely hero in Hanley Frias able to double to drive in a couple of runs to give the Diamondbacks the victory.
Boy, he was a happy young man. I'll tell you, it's like Christmas morning. What about the keys for tonight's game?
Well, the Diamondbacks need to continue to build on the momentum that they were able to generate last night. This will be a big game for them tonight. And also, who are these guys on the St. Louis side? Other than Mark McGwire and Eric Davis in right field, not a lot of familiar names. And finally, Big Unit versus the Big Mac. You will not want to leave the television set because anything can happen when these two go up against one another.
Well, you got that right. You don't leave anything. One of the times, I was going to say the last time, but one of the times, Johnson against McGwire, he hit a monster home run that was clocked at 104-mile-an-hour fastball. He hit it 538 feet. That was June 24th, 1997. Rod said, you want to join us, don't you miss it. And there you see him, the Big Unit. He is ready. Going through his ritual, part of it. Down the right field line, coming on hard, makes the play. It's Tony Womack. He almost overran that ball. That was a tougher play.
Well, Randy Johnson roughed up 5 days ago against the Atlanta Braves, gave up 4 home runs, had his 5-game win streak snapped, but anytime he toes the rubber for your club, you know you've got a legitimate chance of winning the ball game.
Just getting underway. Whoa. You know you got to go, but you don't look forward to it. Broken bat in the hole. Fox has it. Long throw. It's going to be close. They got him. Nice play by Andy Fox. Starting lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals. Here it is. McEwing leading off at second base. Bragg in center field. McGwire first base. Davis in right field. Howard is in left field. Renteria in shortstop. Castillo's the catcher. David Howard is the third baseman. And Jimenez is the pitcher. Here is the man of the hour, Mark McGwire. 29. Can't prevent him. They had him played perfectly. Fox the throw. 1, 2, 3. So, no score for the Cardinals. We go to the bottom half of the first. Tony Womack leads it off in right field. Jay Bell at second base. Gonzalez is in left field. Matt Williams in the cleanup spot. Finley's in center field, followed by Travis Lee at first base. Damian Miller is the catcher. The shortstop is Andy Fox. The pitcher, Randy Johnson, as we saw. And now the AutoZone pitching report, Rod.
Jimenez has struggled a little bit this season, 3-7 with a 6.69 ERA. That's after going 3-0 after a September call-up last season. He's a sinker baller. When he keeps the ball down in the strike zone, he can be tough to hit.
If I was playing, had to wear that, I'd use it in a team picture. Looper left field and fast. Howard makes the play. Jay Bell pops it up. Counter strike 1. And they all converge, and the second baseman McEwing says, I'll take it.
Well, some players keep it inside their uniform, and some show it.
2 weeks. If you last that long in the big leagues. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Gonzalez. He didn't get it, struck him out. So it's 1, 2, 3 for the Diamondbacks. At the end of 1, we have no score. He got him. Let's see, a strikeout for Randy Johnson. Eric Davis is his first victim. Started the bat, but he just swung over it as that ball went diving in. The speed is interesting to look at in a ballpark. He got him called out on strikes. Not throwing that hard, but the gun says it.
Or in Randy's case, when it's coming 98 miles per hour, you may not want to know how fast it's coming because you know you can't hit it. Thomas Howard jumps back from that fastball and just tails right back over the inner half of the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes on Renteria. Nobody on, 2 outs, and he struck him out. He struck out the side. And the crowd is reacting already. Bottom of the second, no score.
Where'd the name come from, Joe?
Rhode Island. Bouncing ball to third. Bases throw to first base. They got him. Nice play.
You know, David Howard had to back up on that ball and got his feet set, threw from a sidearm angle, didn't get a lot on it, and Mark McGwire made a nice play.
He throws a sinker, Ron.
Exactly. Looked like he should be on the mound. Nice play by Big Mac.
Stayed right with it. Here's Steve Finley. So there's 1 away. Strike. Boy, I love to see Mark McGwire chewing that bubble gum instead of that lousy, rotten tobacco. So young people, look at there. You don't need that stuff. Chew bubble gum. It doesn't help you hit. This stuff will help you hit.
Outstanding changeup right there by Jeminez. For the most part, first inning and then 1 out in this inning, keeping the ball down the strike zone. That's exactly what he needs to do if he's going to have success.
That one was high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Jeminez gets that ball and he's ready to work as Finley bears down. Look at those eyes.
Well, that's the name of the game for a starting pitcher, tempo. You want to keep your defense in the ball game, get that ball, get on the rubber, and let her fly.
3-1 pitch. All the way back to the screen. And Finley is on with a base on balls. Pitch back in. If he does that often enough, you'll be ordering 4 beers with 2 fingers. Usually indicates changeup. Hot shot. McGwire steps on the bag. They'll have to make the tag. They got Finley in the rundown. The throw is high to McGwire. But they're going to get it. So that goes 3-6, 3-4. Regardless how it goes to the end of the inning. And at the end of 2, there's no score.
Patient with Walt Jocketty.
Nice guy, isn't he?
Yesterday.
There's strikeout number 4. Called out. 4 in a row. Got him. 5 strikeouts in a row. 3 called, 2 swinging.
Into the ball game, the 157 strikeouts, 34 base on balls.
Big hopper to Andy Fox. So Jeminez breaks the streak. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. There's no score.
He's caught him 6 out of his last 7 starts.
Hey, McCarver made it. No special guy had me. I guess for good reason. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. Damian Miller, the 2nd strikeout victim. Make no bones about it. We're talking about Randy Johnson, but this Jeminez can fire.
This ball down in the strike zone, just an outstanding sinker right there. That ball starts at Damian's knees, and by the time he decides to swing at it, it's right around the shoe tops.
It was a pretty good job in that batter's box. So good that LaRussa came out and argued, and so did Batalico. He got hit again. This time, nothing on, but LaRussa looking on. 5 sacrifice bunts this season. He showed bunt, faked. But he didn't know today. Holding. Tap in front of the mound. Jeminez has it. Throw in time. The reason I say that, Rod, last night, LaRussa tried the stolen base with the count of 2 strikes and no balls. That never used to be a run. Thought it was inside.
Jeminez has got some pretty good movement with that sinker ball tonight.
He got him. So Jeminez gets his third strikeout. We complete 3 fast innings, and there is no score.
To ask your girlfriend to marry you at the ballpark, 45,000 people in attendance. Most ladies will not say no. At least not here. They may when they get home.
No, they won't. You can't back out of it.
What do you mean?
Base hit down the left field line. McEwing has himself a double. And that keeps his streak alive. He can't
Thrown that ball down the line any better. Matt Williams, for the most part, playing off the line because most right-handed hitters don't pull Randy Johnson. But that ball right down the line just past Matty's glove. McEwing standing on second with a stand-up double. It's a pretty good idea right there. Darren Bragg is him by bringing him to the major leagues in September.
run it back to Johnson. He's not going to go to third. Almost throws it away at first. And on the third goes McEwing.
Walt Jocketty said, I mean, that's something that he wants to do as far as players like McEwing, guys that are career 6-year minor leaguers. If they have a good season, go ahead and reward them. And then once they become minor league free agents, they may not leave the organization.
Here we come. He got it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Davis with McEwing on at third. He pitched him tough. Bouncing ball. Travis Reed, big hop. Should take it himself. He does, and the inning is over. Johnson and McGuire. This time, Johnson won it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. There is no score. 3. So far,
As of late, because he was falling behind hitters, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1.
Jay Bell is out. First National League player to hit more than 50 home runs in a season. Here's Gonzalez. Popped up near the stands. Castillo coming back. May have a play. He does. Makes the play. So there are 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Hack Wilson, 56 home runs in 1930. No hits in his last 11 at-bats. But I tell you, this guy brings it all. There's a fastball. Right. 3-2 pitch. He struck him out with a good sinking fastball. 5 strikeouts for Jeminez. At the end of 4 full innings, no score. Round. Jay Bell, 1 out. When you got that kind of stuff, there's no sense piddling around. Just fire it, grab that ball and throw it. Line drive, fair ball, down the line. Extra bases for Renteria. Gonzalez is up with the ball, and Renteria's on with the double.
It's a hanging breaking ball right here. He missed with his location on that pitch. One of the first times he's missed tonight. And Edgar just throws his hands at it and drives that ball right down the left field line.
Line drive to Matt Williams. Could be 2. They got him. Renteria should never get picked off on a play like that, but he did.
Well, he should have been on third base anyway.
That's right. So that ends the inning, and at the bottom half of the 5th inning, we have no score. Well, like they came up with a special defense on a relay throw last night. We made note of that. We checked the films and tapes about slide steps, and we had a note on that. Finley, bouncing ball. McGuire, while blowing a bubble, makes the play. How about that? That's pretty cool. Jimenez. Bouncing ball. McGuire, the big hop, is going to flip to his pitcher in time, and we have 2 outs.
Before coming to St. Louis, where he was 3-0 in September. That 3,000 base hit.
It's popped up, center field, short. Catch is made, 3 up and 3 down. So both Johnson and Jeminez in a pitcher's battle here. No score at the end of 5.
Pin.
Fosberg was assigned back down to AAA.
Left field line. This ball's going to drop. It does. Fair ball. Extra bases once again. I tell you, these Cardinals, they have 3 base hits and all doubles. Dive.
It's not that real good fastball. Something that stayed up in the strike zone, and David Howard just stayed back nicely on it and got enough of it to hit that ball down toward the wall. He's hustling into second, and he's pretty happy about what he was able to just do against the big unit.
Usually indicates what you did before, do it again. Bunt. Or try to bunt. It's a strikeout. That's number 7 for Randy Johnson. And he said it's to remind him to stay inside, and all the twitching and all that he does, he said, I just never feel loose. 318, 17-game hitting streak. He didn't get it. 8 strikeouts for Randy Johnson. He turned it up a notch, 97 miles an hour, and you could hear that ball hit to that big pillow that Damon Miller uses.
Well, McEwing tried to wait as long as he could, but
5 strikeouts, and he's not finished.
Right by him.
Here he comes. He got him. 9 strikeouts for Randy Johnson. Really some kind of pitching. Bottom of the 6th, no score. She's got Andy Fox, Randy Johnson, and Tony Womack going for him. Look, don't have the big gunners up there, but you never know. Line drive in the gap, coming over fast, diving, and did he make the catch? Yes, they finally call it. Nice running catch by Eric Davis as the second base umpire robs Andy Fox of an extra base hit.
Outstanding jump by E right there, and a very nice diving catch. Eric Davis is already hurting on that left shoulder from diving earlier this season, playing with a partially torn rotator cuff. That's what he told me yesterday.
Rod, that may be the pain that you're talking about, as he rolled over after he made the catch. There's a base hit. No! Coming in fast is the center fielder, Bragg, and he takes it off his shoe tops. That looked like a base hit all the way, but Bragg playing shallow.
A couple of fine plays by the Redbirds defense. Bragg playing very shallow because Randy doesn't have a lot of power. Gets a great jump on that ball and makes a shoestring catch.
Here's Jeminez to Womack. Hot shot. Renteria, short has it. Over to first. An exciting inning. Balls were hit good. But you know what? At the end of 6, it's still 0-0. 5 strikeouts. Johnson 9 strikeouts. Cardinals have 3 base hits. Well, doubles the Diamondbacks looking for their first base hit. All right, the shift is on. It's popped in the air. Right field. Should be an easy out. Womack makes the play. First pitch, McGuire flies to right. So he kind of evens it up.
He sells a few hot dogs too, huh?
Yes, he does. 10 strikeouts for Randy Johnson. Double digits again for the big left-hander. Boy, that's putting some great amount of termites in that bat rack. Straightaway center field. Not going out there. But Steve Finley right there. 3 up, 3 down. We go to bottom of the 7th. There is no score. Jeminez struck him out. Beautiful pitch by the youngster. 6 strikeouts. The glove was in the strike zone. The ball wasn't. Tough call. Got the call. And 1. He walked in, so Gonzalez is on. That is only the third base runner, because Fox was hit with the pitch. Whereas the Arizona Diamondbacks, no runs, no hits, and no errors. Johnson and Jeminez, a real pitcher's battle. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball, McGuire has it. He goes to second. Renteria back to first. A double play. It is a 3-6-1. Toughest play in baseball for the double play. That ends the inning. And at the end of 7 innings, Mr. Jeminez has a no-hitter. Diamondbacks nothing. Cardinals nothing.
Whenever the Dodgers and the Giants lock horns, It's always a good ball game.
Off to stay alive. Didn't do much good because he's a strikeout victim. Miller will have to throw him out, and he does. 11 strikeouts for Randy Johnson, out number 1 here in the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit, right field. So Castillo is on with 1 man out. It brings up David Howard. 2 strikes on David Howard. Bouncing ball, Matt Williams to his left, 1 out over the first. It is not in time. So it's a force play. The ball was not hit that hard. You didn't think he'd get a double play, but Jay Bell tried it. No runs. Mr. Jeminez has struck out 6. No hits, no runs. I think we were in the 2nd inning. Tonight, they are really moving it. 2 great pitchers get that ball and fire it. Here's first pitch to Finley. Bouncing ball. McEwen has it. Easy out. 1 up and 1 down.
That's the 3rd time tonight Finley has taken an outside pitch and tried to pull it. Now you can see why the St. Louis Cardinals are so high on Jeminez.
Even yet to allow a hit. The 2-1 pitch. Martin McGuire has it. And it's out number 2. 2 outs in the 8th inning. Here is Damian Miller. It's walk 2.
But with a no-hitter on the line, you know Jeminez is going to make Damian Miller hit his pitch.
Here it comes. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Jeminez. 8 full innings. Nothing. Jeminez has a no-hitter going. 8 innings of baseball here. And here is McEwen. He has one of the 4 hits that the Cardinals have. That was a double in the 4th. That's the battle, McGuire against Johnson. Walked him. Randy Johnson walked Bragg to start the inning. He's now walked McGuire. Base runners at 1st and 2nd. Here comes the pitching coach, Mark Connor.
See the numbers against Johnson. 0 for 9, 7 strikeouts. Just cannot hit that slider. That ball breaking down on him there with a pretty big swing. You see his head looking out in the left field. No chance to hit that pitch.
Strikeouts. And here's Thomas Howard. Strike 1.
Realizing that Howard is looking for that fastball, and that slider's been very tough for the right-handed hitters to lay off.
Hits, no errors.
Randy Johnson went with the 4-seam fastball inside. He sawed Tom Howard off, but he got enough of it to get it in the left field, and Gonzo could not get to it. Drives that first run of the ball game in for the Redbirds.
3 balls and 1 strike. Foul ball down the right field line. So it's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The nothing lead here. He struck him out. Andy Fox is called out on strikes. 8 strikeouts for him.
That ball pretty close to the strike zone, a little too close to be taken with 2 strikes. Jimenez has been around the plate all night. And Andy didn't like that call. He thought that ball was down. He thought he was headed down to first base. Said, oh no, that can't be a strike.
DeLucci up there with the count of strike 1. Well hit. Over fast, diving catch. Made the catch. A sensational catch by the right fielder, Eric Davis. Second one tonight. And now we got an argument.
Outstanding play by Eric Davis in right field, diving for that ball, played by Mark Wegner.
Here's our Miller Lite play of the game. Take a look at it.
He gloves that ball, and he has it in his glove, and now he's going to get up. He had plenty of time out there. It's a nice play.
I'll tell you, the gym classes as a youngster paid off. Watch him roll over. He's got the ball in his glove. He doesn't let his elbow jar the ball loose. And watch his reaction.
Oh no. He knows what's at stake. Has the plan. He could slap one right by them.
Ground ball. This could be it. The first no-hitter of the year. He's got it. Look at the reaction.
Top of their shoulders.
A no-hitter for young Jose Jeminez. Watch that reaction. 1-0. The Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks. What a ball game. Tonight, the first no-hitter of the year, obviously the first one here at Bank One Ballpark. David Wells' no-hitter last season was the last one we saw. There you see it. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Cardinals. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Diamondbacks. Jimenez, the winner. Johnson was the loser, tough luck loser. And the youngster and his catcher talking to everybody.